Everybody want what I got, but I get what I want. Better talk to me nice, you gon' need a bigger font. Touchdown, yeah, the ref threw a flag for the taunt. Wanna turn me off, baby, but I'm already. Everybody want what I got, but I get what I want. Better talk to me nice, you gon' need a bigger font. Touchdown, yeah, the ref threw a flag for the taunt. Wanna turn me off, baby, but I'm already. Yeah, I've been on 9, missed like a woman with a ring on.
Woo!
Let's get it.
Let's go. Welcome back to Fourth and Bonilla podcast. It's been too long. I miss you guys.
I miss you too.
Yeah, I miss you too. I was talking to the familia, but I miss you too, Bones.
Yeah, brother. We had a good weekend, I'd say.
We had a great weekend. You know, a little wedding action in New Haven, Connecticut, celebrating our boy Petey.
Petey, who is the brother of the winner this week. How about that, huh?
Horny Bob. He'll be joining us shortly, but we need to, converse. We need to catch up a little bit before we go around the horn.
Okay.
Actually, I've been meaning to do this for a minute now. We got to give some love to Stanford's finest, Das, for giving us his blessing on that intro. Come on, that song is so fire.
Song is fire. It's perfect for the football podcast. Thank you, brother. Always a supporter here. So
the flag.
Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Bro, I love it. All right, let's get into my misery.
Wow.
We'll get into your misery in a little bit.
They just struck him out, by the way. Yankees lost. Dude, bases loaded. There were 0 outs, I think, at that point. And we just... Oh, all right. Sorry. Go ahead.
It doesn't match my misery, which is what I was going to say was the New York Mets, man. I mean, that one really hurt. You saw afterwards, like, I was, like, not in a good headspace. I wanted to cry. Like, for the first time with sports, like, I was just like, gosh. Like, I was so excited. Like, it was so much fun, 2024.
Dude, I haven't seen you cry since you broke up with your girlfriend in high school.
I broke up. You mean she broke up with me? Let's keep it real.
Come on, all of them have.
Keep it 100. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, MLB playoffs started today. Yankees just took the L. All good. Hopefully Bob's in a good mood. Big Yankee fan, comes from a big Yankee household.
That's right. A lot of the Connecticut folks are Yankee fans. I mean, I guess we're on the border, right? Like, you're either going to get a Boston fan, you're going to get a Red Sox fan, or you're going to be a Yankee fan. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's that triangle there.
Although Rye Dog, who's also in the pool, he's going to be giving me some stuff. I saw, on the social, he's been putting a lot of stuff on his stories, dogging on the Yanks. But hey, it's a long series. We've been here before, so
it's not that long though, Mike. It's a wild card, so they play 3 games, and if they win tomorrow, they're out.
That's right.
That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part about the wild card. It's like, that's a huge advantage at home.
Oh yeah.
New York's got to show up. New York's got. People were talking to me today. People were talking to me today saying like, hey, like, I'm gonna wait until they get to like the division series, or going further in the playoffs. I'm like, you better worry about getting out of the wild card.
I know.
And the Met fans are gonna come for the Yankee fans if they lose tomorrow. So,
with
that said, let's not get carried away. The biggest thing is if baseball's here, that means it's October. MLB playoffs is here. That means October is here, which means it's our boy's birthday, man. Our boys, Xavier.
Can't believe that.
And Kai.
Dude, it's like one of those things where you take a step back, like you sent the picture earlier about Xavier, and I was just like, I can't believe we're sending pictures of our kids right now to each other. Like, we're really at that moment in our lives where we have kids. Like, I've always envisioned us like being kids forever, to be honest. And even at 30 plus age right now, it's just like, I don't know. I just can't believe we're here, honestly. And in a few years, you'll be pushing 40. So I'm like, what's going on here?
Closer to 40 than 30. That's insane. Yeah, man. I'm really excited to celebrate the little guy's first birthday.
I heard you guys have your costumes for Kai Kai's.
For Kai Kai's, we're ready, man. We're excited. A little Halloween themed birthday.
Tight lid.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Maybe we'll share some pictures in the weekly email for all the familia members.
I like it. That's
but you know what? It's that time. Let's go around the league, my friend, and let's start off with the undefeated folks that are still going. the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, the stank Eagles, man. Look, they find, what did we say before? We said good teams just find ways to win, man. And I think like that's what we're seeing right now. I think the Buffalo Bills are showing really good signs. There are times though, like even in the Miami game, I'm like, they're gonna blow this team out. And Miami's stuck in it. And Miami's a bad team. I mean, obviously we'll get to the Jets debacle later on, but um I don't know. I like sure they're still undefeated. I think we got to look back at their schedule to see if we really respect the undefeatedness there. And again, that doesn't mean anything changes from the playoffs, right? Like we've seen what's happened, and they've fallen short to date. So there's really no excusing that at this point. So we'll see.
Well, T Dogs is definitely happy right now. My boy is repping that blue and
T-Dogs?
red,
He's got to go to
and
a Buffalo game, by the way.
we got to go to a
Like
Buffalo game with him. I feel like that would be fun.
that would be a lot of fun. That would be a lot of
I'm
fun.
not
But
jumping through no table or anything, but that would be a lot of fun.
hey, for the
Yo,
pod, you got to do it though.
I do it for the pod. I do it for the pod. I do it for the familia. Um, Dude, I gotta give a shout out to these Eagle fans in the pool. Tony Goodling, my guy. Brandon Biaggi. I wasn't 100% sure he
Biaggi?
was Eagles fan, but he is.
Oh,
Brent Muller, Frank
Bueller.
Carey, a legend in pitch book, and well, recently went over, but like basically a sister company. And then
Okay. Okay.
Maddie Sawyer expecting a little one too.
Really? I
Yeah,
haven't I
man.
haven't I haven't talked to Sawyer in a long time. I gotta save it up to him. Shout out to Sawyer, man. Great memories in college. You hooked it
At
up
Hawk
many,
Hill.
many, many times, sir.
Yeah.
So
Yes, he
we
did.
appreciate you.
And you know what? Let's keep going, man. So the fallouts, people that were undefeated last week that just hit the L, they caught an L in week 4. The 49ers losing to the Jags, the Chargers losing to the Giants. We'll talk to Bobby about that later in the show. Colts losing to the Rams. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And the Bucks losing to the Eagles. Sorry, York Bell. Sorry, Andy. That's just how it goes sometimes. The defeated still, unfortunately, our New York Jets, the Jimenez brothers, New York Jets, the Victor Javier, New York Jets, and Steve Dorn's Titans, Titan
Oof,
down,
they
and
do not look
then
good.
the Lonely Saints.
That's it. All right. Well, look, let's get into the games. Let's do a quick recap of what we experienced this weekend. We started with Thursday night, Seattle and the Cardinals. Seattle won 23-20. So that's back-to-back weeks now that the Cardinals have lost by a last-minute field goal. Obviously, doesn't feel good. I feel like this is the same story every year with the Cardinals, right? They have talent. Murray's able to do something here and there, but he just can't get the job done at the end of the day. I felt like it was a snoozer pretty much the entire game. Look, we have a lot of Seattle folks, and your boy had a comment on our video in one of the
Lewis
earlier
Jefferson.
episodes. That's
Lewis
right, Lewis
Jefferson.
Jefferson. I might have to backtrack some of my words, Lewis. I think Sam might be he's looking like the real deal, man. I mean, maybe not the real deal, but like he's a serviceable quarterback, and he's obviously a lot better than he was, right? And that might just come with experience, but he's just making all the right decisions. His timing looks great. Um, Sometimes that's all you need, and you get a good system and you get a lot of buy-in from the players, and you're good to go. JSN, the wide receiver, he had a slow start, 0 catches in the first half, which is kind of wild all to end with 4 receptions and 79 yards. So he steps up in the crunch times, man, and that's what you need. You need good players to do that.
Hey, Lewis Jefferson gave me the stat before the game. I asked him, like, dude, who do you think? He gave me the answers to the tests, and I didn't listen. Murray, 0-7 against the Seahawks in his career. Okay. And Hawks are 9-2 since 2020 against the Cardinals.
Wow.
What a stat.
There you
Alrighty,
go.
let's keep moving on. Sunday headlines: Vikings and Steelers. First game in Dublin, Mike.
Oh, Dublin.
Dublin.
So 24-21. Steelers come out with the win. They just keep getting wins, man. I'm just frustrated at this point. Like anything with Rodgers' success, I'm like, that just proves that it was the Jets organization. At this point. I'm just like, please,
It's true.
anything.
It's true.
But it's fun. So I think Metcalf had the largest passing touchdown this season in that game, which was great. It was a good comeback by the Vikings, though, towards the end, but Steelers held off with their defense, which they got banged up. I think Ramsey got hurt and some other folks, so we'll see how that goes. Um, so look, the story continues with them. I don't know if they're going to be good enough going down, but obviously it's still early in the year, so we'll see.
The Jackson Jaguars, dude, talk to me because I'm lost. I can't figure them out. I keep thinking they're the old Jaguars, and they're 3-1.
Look, so they have a new regime. I think Trevor Lawrence is towards the end of his contract, and he obviously needs to prove something at this point. It's been a couple of years, and he was the number one pick, dude. You got to remember that. So there's a lot of hype around him, and there hasn't really been much to show for it. So with the new GM, I think a new coach, I think it's completely new, like offense corner, defense corner, everybody. Sometimes it just clicks, and they got some good players on their end, right? I think you're just seeing a culmination of a couple of years of them being together. They're gelling, they know each other, and then Trevor's just like, I got a chip on my shoulder. I got to prove it, bro. Like, you know how this league goes. If you don't stand up and you don't do well one season or a couple seasons in a row, then that's it. Be gone with you. You know, you have to prove yourself pretty much every time. So, yeah, he's it didn't really surprise me. The 49ers are banged up too. They coach really well though, so that kind of surprised me to be honest. But maybe they got something else. And then Travis Hunter.
I was
This guy's
just
a
about to
fucking
say
animal,
Travis
bro.
Hunter. How is he? I mean, I know he's an athletic beast, but how's he doing so far this season?
He's doing very well. I mean, look, I don't have like the stats off the top of my head, but he is living up to the hype. I would argue that he's probably front runner for offensive rookie of the year.
Well, you see, like Jackson Dart, they were talking about him. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but
I know.
so I'm just thinking maybe Hunter's a good sleeper, playing both sides too.
They
That'd be
were in
great.
49. They were in San Francisco, by the way. So that's pretty interesting. All right, go ahead.
All
Colts,
right,
Rams.
Colts lose to the Rams for the first loss of the year. Okay, they were playing them hard. They were playing them tough. It was looking like the Colts were going to take another one, and I don't know if you saw the blunder by homeboy, but he literally was like right there. He started celebrating and he lost the ball right before the end zone,
I did see that, but did
and they
they?
called it a touchback.
Oh my God.
So that would have been seven. I mean, you assume 7 points. He would have hit the extra point, and I believe they
Yikers.
lost by 7 points too. So I mean, I don't know at what point in the game that was. I can't recall, but still, that is like a momentum killer. That is a mental mistake. That is
Yeah.
costly.
I mean, like, how many times have we seen that? We're just like, what are you guys doing? Like, you got
Why
to
are you
focus,
doing
man.
that? Just hold it through to the end,
Just
or
so
do like a
stupid.
Forrest Gump and you just keep running through.
You're
You
on
know?
Force. Um, all right, so yeah, you got the Colts. What do we got? We got Eagles versus the Bucks. Eagles come out 31-25. The Eagles continue the block party and block another punt and return it. Dude, they are, I don't know, it's big. And get this, they win despite having zero passing yards in the second half. Zero.
So they just kept running.
Yeah.
Wow. Good. I mean that's like that
Um,
shows that's a huge stat. They may be far superior than everyone else. Man,
I might have to double check that stat. That's crazy.
that is crazy.
I'll double check it afterwards. But no, I'm serious. I wrote it down and I
The
must have been
fact
like
checked Fourth and
nuts.
Bonilla brothers.
All the stats we gave out are fake.
That would have been amazing. And at the end, at like the last episode of the year, by the way,
Yeah, by the
snap
way, these
the,
are the blunders.
the Snapple fact is the real facts are not facts.
All right,
um, talk
let's
about
continue.
Mahomes over the Ravens, dude. 37-20.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mahomes becomes the youngest QB in NFL history to throw 250 touchdown passes. The guy's the GOAT, man. To me, I think he's on track for that. I don't think he's obviously the GOAT now, but if he continues and he wins a couple more championships, I mean, you kind of have to just put him in that category, no?
I think the truth is I think you have to. pick a future bet on him. When they lose that, when they start off slow like that, like losing three in a row, you just put a Super Bowl winner bet on the Chiefs just to win it all. As long as Patrick Mahomes is back there, I think, and Andy Reid,
Yeah. I mean,
just
my
do it.
gut tells me that it's just not possible. Um, just with the pure talent that they have, despite having Mahomes, like they just don't have the wide receivers, they don't have the running backs. Like
Yeah,
sometimes you
but
just
Mike,
gotta like it's a spade, you know?
yeah, but they're a free agent, two free agents away from being like, all
No,
right,
you're
let's
right.
go.
Dude,
You
you're right.
know,
And like the Ravens are no slouch. I mean, apparently they're kind of showing this ugly side of them now. So like who knows? Maybe they're not as good. Their
they're
defense is bad.
they're not who we thought they were. Well, look,
Yeah.
let's make sure that we call this out. Lamar Jackson got hurt with a hamstring injury, and the entire fourth quarter, he didn't play. They had Cooper Rush in there, so
Yep.
gotta back up my boy Derek Burden, um, and Justin Leo. Even though Justin Leo's he's a Steelers fan. Anyway, Patrick Mahomes 5-1 versus the Ravens in his career.
Wow. There you go.
Owns them. All right, we got to get to RJ and Tisha's Packers.
Ooh, well, what about that game, huh? Second highest scoring tie game in NFL history.
Insane, right?
I'm not
I
gonna lie,
mean,
dude. I fell asleep. I was exhausted at a certain point.
well, guess what? You and I got something in common. I think it's a daddy thing, new daddy thing, bro. When I woke up, I was like 40, and then I just started reading on it and stuff. I'm like, man, that's disappointing to watch a game that ends in a tie. I mean, we talked about this earlier in the week. We're like, there should not be games ending in ties for football.
There's no excuse for it, man. These are grown men. They're playing at the highest level possible of competition. No one wants a tie. At this
Kickoff,
point, like they need to figure it off. Just
kickoff.
do a kickoff. Literally do a kickoff. Like obviously, certain players probably would be like, I don't want it to come down to that. But at the same time, it's like they want a W at the end of the day, and maybe that puts more, more pressure on teams to get legit kickers, right? And like obviously we're seeing the caliber now at this point. Like people are hitting 60 yarders, 50 yarders like it's nothing.
Like nothing. Like the 3-pointers Curry's taken, like from
Yeah.
half court. It's crazy.
They're definitely
Um,
going to keep the Jets for after Bob comes. I think they deserve their own segment because of how bad it was.
fair,
Um,
fair. I do want to say this before we bring Bob on, is
sure.
we got to get Tisha to talk to the Mad Dog. Apparently, he's just calling in all the time and getting through. It's his boy, and we got to get him to see his thoughts are on the kicks and
Yeah.
maybe ending the game in kicks. So that'd be fantastic.
I don't know
We
what
gotta
fan, like what team fan he is of. Like who is he a fan of?
who?
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog? I don't know either. I'm not like
If he's a New York guy, he may be Giants or Jets. That's why I'm saying
uh,
that. So, Mad Dog, if you're hearing this, we're coming for you, buddy.
coming for you.
Lennox
Tyson,
Lewis, I'm coming for you. Sign the papers, big boy. Sign the papers.
sign the papers. Sign the papers.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby Horn, Horny Bob. Let's go. Yeah, a little round of applause for the winner of the week.
yo, come on. The
Come
kid
on,
is
man.
here. What's good?
Got to bring up the energy after that tough Yankees loss here.
Oh, dude. I was
Oh,
watching in the background.
I was going sick in the last inning there. I was getting a little heated. I was like, base load, no outs. What are we doing?
Dude, bases loaded and we had 0 outs. Oh my God, my God. It pisses
So
me
I,
off,
I
man.
started rock the hats. I still believe, but
Hey, I think I got you that hat too. If I
you
don't,
did.
if I-
So I figured I'd
Dude, it is a fresh hat. I gotta be honest.
sponsor out the Bonilla boys with the hat.
Look at
Hey,
that.
hey, I like it. I like it.
Coming on in, showing that love. I meant to show this earlier in the show, Mike, but I'm repping a little Cubbies because I put on a
Cubbies.
future bet World Series. I saw a thing and the guy was like, it was one of those like the March Madness videos.
I
where
saw
show-
that video.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a Wrigleyville hat and stuff. And I was just like, it's really biased, but I'm going with it. Just repping here. But out of
Bob,
respect,
the disrespect is okay. So
Some might
yeah,
mistake
yeah,
that
yeah.
for the Yankees pinstripe.
Dominican power. But out of respect,
that's what I was gonna say. I'm watching him seeing the stripes. I'm like, oh, he's wearing a Yankee jersey. Like that's pretty nice of him as a Met fan, kind of thing. And then you pull out the Chicago. Yo,
guys,
the
look,
disrespect is kind of crazy, Pete. Seriously.
fair. Look,
Disrespect is his team not even making the goddamn playoffs after that.
Well, exactly.
hey,
Exactly.
sore topic. It won't look good if you guys lose tomorrow. You play 2 extra games than us. But,
Have
but out,
faith.
out of respect for the winner this week, I'll take off the Cubs jersey,
Yeah.
pick it
Jeez.
up, and I'll show them the love.
Hey,
Yay.
I still can't even
Wow.
find mine. That's impressive.
Bro, a night that will live in infamy, man.
Oh man.
Yo,
Little bar crawl for Horny Bob's 25th birthday. This thing is almost 10 years old.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for the folks who are just listening in, right? Pete's wearing a 25th-year-old shirt a birthday 25th-year-old shirt for Bobby's birthday that we
2016.
wore
2016.
in 2016, and I have the same shirt. And yes, it's mine is a little worn out. I think I've worn it like all the time.
It doesn't even have
It's
the
a
white
classic
lettering
shirt.
on it.
Yeah, exactly,
That's fresh, dude. It's
exactly.
still fresh. Even if I found mine, I wouldn't fit anymore. I was 100 pounds lighter then. But
That's it. All right. Hey, let's get into things, man. Let's talk about the Giants. Let's talk about your G-men getting their
Talking about the
first
dart
win.
party?
The dart party.
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh my
Hey,
God, that's another context setting there. Like that is a Bobby Horn special right there. Okay, if anyone
one of
knows
these
it,
years it will happen. One of these years it will happen.
doesn't matter. They could be 1-10. He's gonna just go Super Bowl in the next game if they win. Okay, doesn't matter.
Gotta believe, baby. Gotta believe.
so Jackson Dart takes the field for the first time. Russ gets the bench. What are you thinking going into the game on Sunday?
About goddamn time.
Yeah, you thought he should have gotten earlier.
I mean, it's tough, right? So I was mixed on Sunday because I wanted him to take a time with Dart, right? Because you see a lot of these quarterbacks that come in, they bring the young quarterbacks in too early, and then you see
Yep.
they get rushed and they can never come back. I don't know, like Justin Fields, right? I mean, I still like him, but it's like one of those.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold made a little return lately, but you get
he's
worried
definitely
about the
turned
young
ship.
quarterbacks, right? I mean, I'm like it may be 8 weeks, but after week 1, I was like, oh, that was a shit show. Week 2, Russell goes off. I'm like, all right, let's ride with this for a little bit.
Put up points.
And then week 3 was just, oh my God, you couldn't even watch.
Awful.
As soon as I was like, it's start time. But like, I didn't think they were actually gonna pull the trigger, but Dabble's definitely in some heat.
Oh yeah, bro. Dable's like he's on the hot seat. Everyone knows it. And I don't know if you guys saw, but at the end of the game, you saw him like hug Dart.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Dude,
he
hard.
was like,
He was
"Thank
this
you."
close to kissing him.
He was like,
He's
"Stay
like-
here for as long as you can."
I mean, we need just a spark, right? Like runs like a dog, although he's got to learn how to goddamn slide.
Yeah, yo, that's
the fire
ridiculous.
he has. I mean, it was a whole different team, right? It was so. I mean,
Sometimes it's
somebody.
the spark they need,
yeah. I mean, thank God they pulled out a W because if that man got spanked, that's how you not want to start your career, right? But now, sky's the limit, baby.
That was a huge win for the men in blue.
Saints next week, 2-3. Now you're talking chances.
Now you're talking Super
Got
Bowl.
a big chance, baby.
Going to New Orleans, no matter how bad the team is always a tough win.
Yeah,
Against
Well,
one of the
honestly,
worst teams in the NFL, but still.
I mean, the bigger concern that we have to talk about here is Malik, bro.
Oh. What a dagger.
Dude, pour one out for my
What a
boy.
dagger.
Oh man, that's tough,
man.
dude. Honestly though, what's good with the turf at MetLife?
MetLife.
I mean, those stats don't lie, dude. I don't know. They got to figure it out. They got to put some
I heard that.
in there or something.
I heard they actually put an investigation. I got a notification on my phone, like the NFL is gonna start to look into it, kind of thing.
Really?
Honestly, it's ridiculous, dude. Like, you're gonna pay all this money for like international games to come into MetLife, and they give them actual grass and they maintain it. Like, why can't you do that for X amount of games for the NFL? It makes zero sense. Like, give these guys the best quality you could ever have. They're all billionaires. Like, figure it out, man. If you could do it for golf courses across the country, you could do it for NFL.
I mean, you know who's doing it right is the Arizona Cardinals. You know, they got they bring the turf in and out.
Oh, what do they do?
So the turf, it's actual real grass. They roll it out in the stadium so it gets full sun and water. Like it's almost like, you know, like the soccer fields that are like
Yes.
automated.
Yeah.
It literally is that.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
they
That's
take
pretty
that turf
cool.
out, like treat it outside the stadium, and then bring it in on game day.
They
Wow.
got, dude, they have the formula. What's
They
going,
got the
well,
money, but they don't want to give up the parking spaces.
It's true, dude. It's true. Oh my
that's
God.
hilarious. Well, give a fun fact here. Dart is the first quarterback in the last 23 years to win his first career start over a team that's 3-0 or better. That shows you that this kid might be the real deal.
Super Bowl contenders, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, slow down there, Bobby. No, but I mean, look, I think it's clear, right? He had a lot of, he brought a lot of spark to the team. Sometimes you kind of need it, and sometimes it works. Like you said earlier, there's times where it doesn't work, and it seems like it's working for him. Um, Also, I heard you got first TD of the game with him.
I
Come
mean,
on, bro.
you know, it's like
That's
you
a
got the
ballsy
start. You know,
pick. I
the kid's
love
gonna
it.
be fired up. And I took the over on rushing because like you knew this man's a rusher.
Oh, easy,
And it's
easy.
actually like I actually been cashing out big on that all year. Like I've been taking the young quarterbacks over rushing
Yep.
because
Dude,
I
it's
mean,
I thought I said it to Mike too. Who was it, Mike? That I said Justin Fields. I said Justin
yeah,
Fields anytime touchdown.
I got it.
You
and
hit it?
And I got a
yeah,
boost on it. Yep.
I just you know what I love about
You're
that is
welcome.
young
Mwah.
quarterback, right? If they find themselves in trouble, instead of throwing a bad pick, a lot like the ones that can run, they'll get an opening and like you know, unfortunately, it takes a couple of hits, but I mean,
Yeah.
my man
Yeah.
was running like they were calling run plays, right? Like how many times
Yeah, I saw that.
was it like a draw or like pause 1 second, bang, tutty,
Yeah, man.
you know? And it's like
Sometimes it's not rocket science. Pete says it all the time. It's like if there's a gap there, just you gotta just get the first down, especially if it's a third down, right? Like, and if you have the capability, then like practice sliding if you don't know how to slide. Like
yeah,
it is just a game changer. Like you see Mahomes do it all the time, you see Lamar do it all the time. Like all these guys do it. And the defense can only do so much at a certain point, especially if you balance it right. Like a lot of run game, pass game mixing with it. Once you establish the run game, and then out of nowhere, you don't know what's going to happen, right? If the quarterback has that opportunity to do it, it's just the triple threat, I guess you can call it.
you know, opens up the passing game, right? Because they got to respect
The
the
run.
quarterback to
Yeah,
see. So,
exactly, man.
but
All
we're
right.
on the dart party right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hopefully that party doesn't end anytime
Yeah,
soon.
what
All
Malik's
right.
doing now is not too good, but
So
I mean, we still have
Scatterboo
that
though.
Dallas win. You're 2-2. Now we're whew.
I know, I
Uh,
know, man.
anyways, one week
Can't
at
look
a
in the
time.
past.
1 week at a
well,
time.
dude, we always like to hear from the winners of the week. How do you made your picks the week? Do you have any particular strategy you go into each week?
Yep.
What's the philosophy or strategy?
So I've found like my set it and don't touch it. So my you know what it is? I usually do it Wednesday morning when I do my morning routine, have my coffee, sit on the toilet, get a couple to myself before the kids wake up.
There it is.
Think about what I watched on Red Zone on Sunday. And I you know what? I don't even look at the spreads. Well, the spreads are on the app, right? But I don't even look at any other like spreads. But then I'll just do like a quick run through of like just like who I like based off of like the matchup, like what happened last week. There's like maybe one or two where I'm like torn, and then I'll actually go back like in the ESPN app, maybe look at the last 3 games in this week, but maybe like 2 or 3 matchups at most. But otherwise, like I don't spend more than like 5 minutes because it's like first instinct, bang, 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 bang,
Boom,
bang,
boom, boom, boom.
maybe check, bang, 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 and honestly, that's how I made the picks. It's happened twice already where I've done that. Went against my strategy, then it's Saturday. You know, are we looking at lines? How many times
Yep.
have you switched it last minute?
Oh my
That
God, it's the
doesn't win.
worst.
You're like, what was I thinking?
It's the worst
I'm trying
feeling,
to get
dude.
back to not. I mean, shit, it worked this week.
It's top three worst feeling
You do your best thinking on the shitter.
on the
On the shitter.
on the throne,
Hey.
baby, on the
Nothing
throne.
wrong with it. Nothing wrong
What
with it. It's just the honest truth.
what was the sweat of the week for you? What was like the one game where you were like, oh,
Look
like
back because like I would say no bad beats, right? Because if I lost, it was a blowout. But the sweat
Yeah.
would be the Bears. I think it was the Bears plus 1.5. They won by one. Didn't they block the field goal or something? But
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, they came
yeah,
back
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
end, and they only won by yeah.
I mean
I didn't know the
that's
spread
the
was
game.
that
That's the changer.
close.
That's the difference.
Wow, man.
That one pissed me off. I mean, that's my I was this close that I'll talk about a little bit later, but I saw that spread and I was like, that is suspect. I gotta go the other way, and I didn't. I'm
You
mad.
probably
But
also went Chargers against the Giants, but that'll hurt.
Hey,
hey,
Liz picked the Chargers for the survivor pool. Try to tell her, rookie quarterback, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh
She
baby.
didn't want to listen.
dude, yeah, you had a
Maybe.
solid week
I love you.
and you still um you had a solid week and you still lost a decent amount here, which is impressive, dude. You had so you lost on the Cards Thursday night, which is always the worst. Isn't that the worst feeling,
It's
Bob?
I
Like
like to not start off the week. You're like you almost feel like you're out of it.
I
Right?
You
know.
almost feel like you're out of it.
Someone's gonna go on the run where it's like it's hard to catch up. Like it's
Yup.
hard to yeah. So who the Cards play again?
So
It was,
true. Seattle.
Seattle.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
In Arizona though, it was a boring game. Really boring game until the end.
Yeah, I think was that when James Conner got hurt?
No,
Yeah.
that was the no, that was the
No, it
game
was the week
before.
before.
That was the week
Oh, was it?
before.
Okay.
Yes, that was the
Right,
week
right.
before. That's why that was another reason why I was like the Cards can't win this.
Yeah,
And but I still picked them because of the spread. I was like the spread don't make any sense. I don't know.
Seattle's
Oh.
been like I don't know, sketchy, right? It's like Sandar. They're doing all right though.
I thought they would.
We
I thought
were
they would
just
be one of
talking
the
about 'em
teams.
before.
It's the team I can't figure out yet. Seattle.
Yeah, I thought that they were going to be the home team, like the team that just does it at home, and then away they can't get it together.
Yeah.
But Sam's that guy, man. He's just showing it at least.
I mean, the poor guy did so good last year. It took them to the playoffs. I'm like, all right, bye.
I know. Well, they got scared, right? I feel like they just got scared. Like he showed one bad game, and of course happened to be in the playoffs, and then they just drop him,
Yeah.
and you put all your eggs in the in the basket, right? And then JJ's like,
Always hurt. Slash, yeah, I don't know. It's aggressive. Like,
it's
yeah,
not even just a
yeah,
hurt.
right.
Like when he plays, I mean, obviously not a big enough sample size, but he's just not looking that good, man.
no, it's almost like another thing. It's like, you know, who does it the best is the Green Bay. They actually get quarterbacks and they actually develop them for 3-4.
They are very
Rodgers
good with
behind
that.
Favre, Love behind Rodgers. I mean, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
incredible.
It's like these guys, like 1 year they put him in. It's like maybe give him more than one.
Yep.
And like
Just
Sam
maybe.
Darnold's that perfect guy to keep. And if he sucks, then you put him in. But if he does
Yeah.
good, you're still developing your guy. But I mean, I'm not the NFL owners here, man. You know.
Yeah. No, I feel you. With that. But I'm with you. With that philosophy, man. It's so tough. Like I feel like it's a very thin line where it could just work out or it doesn't work out, kind of thing, you know. And it's a gamble. Anything's a gamble, really, with it. So
Yeah.
Bob, you had 9 wins going into Monday night, dude. And what was your confidence level like? Were you thinking like I'm out of it, and then you get a text message from me and being like, "Oh shit, like I'm actually I can win this."
That was, I think, so it was actually 5 minutes before he texted me. I even looked. So I was down too. I was like, I already thought it was over. Because I was like, there was like 4 or 5 guys in front of me too. I think that had like,
Dude, there was a lot of
11.
guys in front of you.
that's the thing. There's like a lot of guys had 11. So I was like, oh, so one of the same picks, I'm done. I looked before the game. I was like, oh, it's over. And then I just, did my little own bet in the game. And I was like, all right, I was watching the games. And then it was like halfway, I think it was like halftime of the Jets game, wherever it was. And I had to look back. I was like, I was like, then because it shows the projected wins when you're also win. I was like,
yeah, that's the best.
And then I'm looking at the score. I'm like, ooh, because it's like if you're not right in the middle of the pack, that's where it's hard to hit.
yeah.
It's like the lowest. I was like, oh baby,
That
This is
dude.
it. Then Pete texted me. I was like, I literally found out 5 minutes ago. Let's go.
Well, the best part, Bob, was we're not used to the 2 games on Monday night, so that kind of gives it's a different type of strategy on it, right? And I thought do you think the over under combined score for Monday night was for the Jets game, or did you think it was for the Denver game, or you knew it was for the Denver game?
Well, no, I knew it was Denver. Is it the last
Okay.
one?
Yeah,
Because the app it shows it too. It's like the last one there.
Last one.
But like you could see how that could potentially happen if you're just like thinking, like quickly kind of looking at it.
Quickly
But when you said that,
thought,
Pete, I was like, oh
yeah,
my
I quickly
God.
thought about it. I'm like, oh man, they're gonna score here. Like Bob needs them not to score, and it was the Jet game. And I was like, oh wait, no, he's good. It's the Denver game. And then we're watching. I'm like, oh man, like, you just you're hoping that you can get the dub there. I mean, you had a couple of other folks with the combined score, but like you said, you had the lowest one. So
What was the strategy for your total score?
You know what it is? It's like when you, well, I picked at the beginning of the week. Like, actually, I would have, if I actually thought I had a chance, maybe I would have tweaked it.
Yeah.
But you know what I always do? Like, that's the last thing I do. When I do the score, I always check, like, you know, when like you go to ESPN, it has like the last 5 games. This one,
Yep.
the last 3 games, and I'll see how much each of them are putting up. And then I'll kind of
Okay.
go based off that. But then also kind of you factor in who it is, right? Like Bengals.
Yeah.
And Joey B. Denver defense is pretty good. And I was like, this quarterback ain't gonna put up a lot, right? So I was like,
Nope.
and that's the thing when you're it comes like more often than not, I feel like you see like it's 3 or 4 people that like comes down to the score, right? In that last game.
hmm
Yeah.
So it was like I always like, and I look at the over under, and it's either I'll go like enough, like a good amount lower or a good amount higher. So if it's a blowout, hopefully you're the winner. Or if
Right.
it's like I think I was like 41, there's like 48, and there's 2 44s. I was like the 44s, you're like screwed unless it's like right on point.
Yep.
It was 41, 45, and 49, and the over under was 44 and a half.
Yeah, exactly. So I went like 41. Yeah, but nobody went lower. But I mean,
3 points lower than the over
I
under.
was just like, I don't think what's his name's
Smart.
gonna put up a lot of points. And then if you're blowing a team out, you're not gonna, you're just gonna, tick tick
Run the clock.
run that clock, and that's exactly what happened. I was like, oh. So when it got exciting, I was like, oh, they got the ball. I was like, run, tick 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 tick.
Tick, 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 tick.
Honestly, I still
Oh.
can't believe that shit happened. 'Cause I literally thought I was done before the next time.
Little
Dude,
Bobby Horn luck, man. You just gotta. It's relentless.
He's done it in La Familia pool for years now, man. He's been a winner. It's not new
I
to
think you've won in
Tony
every.
Bob.
Have you won like every year, at least one week?
I don't think I won one last year, but definitely the one year before. I won that one year this season.
We might have to pull that. We might have to pull some stats on that.
Yeah, we
Pete.
might have to pull
I
it.
definitely won,
This
like,
dude
two-
is
2 or 3
robbing
weeks.
the
You win
Bonilla
one week,
family.
covers your entry for the next few.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to hear it. You're
But
in
even
it.
more important is you're going for the season, right? Like one bad week could kill you.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
It's
So
true,
it's like
but with
the
the
week,
spread, you never know. You could have like even the leaders will have it's inevitable. They will have a bad week, and they may have multiple bad
Which is
weeks. To be
fantastic.
honest, which is great because like you're always in it, really.
It's like week 1, I think I did terrible, and I was like, oh god, like if you don't make it up from here, you might never get back in. And I was like, I had decent week 2, okay, week 3, then you come out here week 4, and I'm like, yeah, I'm 5 back, baby, I'm good.
Let's go. Yeah, you got to go with like double digits pretty much every week. If you go double digits every week, I think you're looking good.
Yeah, so
Gambling stories, any that you would like to share before you leave us?
yeah, from
On
this
the-
past week or
No, just in general. Bad beats, biggest win you ever had. Any
Oh, please,
like
man.
great gambling stories you
No
have.
pressure. No
No
pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. But
the biggest
have
one
any?
I'll tell you this one I had was last year. I forgot what week it was. I did like a 5-team parlay, and I went crazy on the Cardinals for one game. You know what it was? I took them live like 3 times. I did it down big, and they came back up big, and it was like the 1 o'clock window. I won like $1,200 on like the 1 o'clock.
Oh, that's
Oh.
beautiful.
But it was like it was one of those where like I had like maybe 8 bets in, and every single 8
Wow.
hit. And it was like, and I took player props parlay, like it was like two first tutties hit, anytime tutties hit.
Oh, dude,
Like, I
there's
think I
no
was
better
there texting
feeling
my
than that.
cousins. I was like, it was like, what you call a tutty check, over yards check, win check, and it was like 10 checks in a row. I was like, holy!
let's go.
Like, you're like, this
I
is
was like,
happening.
dude,
This
when
is
you
actually
do it every
happening
week,
now.
and next week is you lose 12 in a row, and it's like, whoop, well.
Yeah, it's really it ends up being your play money, but still, when you win that, it's like that 4 o'clock feeling. You're just chilling on the couch. Nothing can bring you
Oh,
down.
dude. Nothing.
Not
to 12, but yeah.
not 3 kids, not 4 kids, not 5.
I wasn't sleeping.
Well, dude, tradition on the podcast is before people leave, they give us a victory song. So, do you have a victory song for yourself for your performance this week?
I was coming back, and I was like, fuck up some commas.
Oh,
I love it. I love
let's
it.
go. All right, brother. Dude, thank you for gracing us with your presence. I mean, your time is precious. 3 kids. I know it's they're sleeping already, but one of them could wake up. So we
Yeah,
really
I
should be
mean,
thinking Jess. Shout
Oh,
out to
yeah.
Jess Horn.
I was
Shout
like,
out
you
to the
lucky you
real
saw her before
MVP.
you got to pick her up today. You told her because she was like, "Are you really going on that podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And then Pete saw her and she was like, "What time's your podcast?" I'm like,
I said, yeah, I dropped that in. I planted that seed. I was like, hey, your husband, winner.
"Hey,
She
you
said,
know."
Jess loves us. Come on, you
she
gotta do
said
what you
the
gotta do.
she said the money is gone already. She's like, I'm taking the money from him.
She's like, "Yeah, so yeah, she already sent me 3 gifts that she wants that'll cost the exact winning." So,
Huh? Weird.
Exactly. Well, thank you, sir.
Brother,
Best of luck for the rest of the season.
thank you, boys.
yes, round of applause,
I
man.
appreciate you having me on. I appreciate the La Familia Pick'em Pool. It's been quite a long time. Happy to be a part of it. You guys do a great job, and happy to see us take the next step with the podcast here. So
There
hopefully
you go.
Appreciate it.
on back-to-back weeks, baby. Here we go.
Oh, dude, you'd be a fan
Hey.
favorite. They'd be like,
Don't sleep
horny
on
Bob.
don't sleep on the dark party,
Horny
baby.
Bob. Hey, dart party's here, baby. That's it. I'm with you,
Yeah.
kid. I might have to jump ship because the Jets are not doing it. That's for sure.
You know what you said
Definitely not
this
doing
other
it.
week, and every time I'm like watching, I'm like, damn, who said it? It was like Jets are gonna jet.
Jets are gonna jet. You'll see. You'll see. You're gonna have to look at this episode after because I got a little surprise for everybody.
Oh, baby.
Yes, yes. Make sure
All
you
right, well,
tune
look.
in.
Thanks again, Bob. Appreciate it, brother. Have a good night. All right. We'll talk soon.
Boys.
Peace.
Oh, Yanks.
Go Yanks.
Best of luck.
Baby.
Later. Wow.
Good egg.
Horny Bob, man. I
Horny
want to talk
Bob,
about a
man.
good egg. The horns, all the horns are great, man. They really are. Good people.
Hey,
Good eggs.
as we always do, we got to give some love to the people that were up there with the winner of the week. So, give some flowers to Dr. John Strange.
Oh, Mr. Strange, huh?
Somehow he managed to
Yeah.
find some time to make some picks while he's taking care of his patients.
I should
But-
say Doctor Strange. That's, respect
Yeah,
there
put some respect on his name.
for sure.
Braden Nora, great egg, pitch book finest. He's solid. I
Pittsburgh
think he's up there in the standings, man. Don't sleep
Yeah.
on Braden. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then last but not least, El Rey Rosado with 11 wins.
I feel like he's been showing up on the feed lately a lot. I don't know why, but
On the
he's-
social
he's
media
been there.
feed?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. The guy's having a good time. He's out in Chicago for that
It's
last
the eagle
series.
eye, dude. The eagle eye knows they were just with us. They were hanging out somehow. They know. They were like,
The
just feed
location
Mike.
of the phones.
Yeah, exactly. Feed him the updates.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's been having a good time. He's living his best life. I'm happy he's back in the pool. Big Denver fan, by the way. Denver Bronco
yeah?
fan. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that
Well-
definitely probably helped him get there to be in contention with the 11 wins. But you know
Oh,
what?
God.
On to the JETS. And what does that stand for, Mike?
Oh God, I hope you could see this, but basically it's the Jets need to end the season. That's what it stands for, guys.
Dude.
This is just honestly
I can't take you serious.
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm at a loss of words. This team is pathetic. Dude, I was sitting at Posa Posa's restaurant. Shout out to Posa Posa. Shout out to the Manderas.
Oh yeah, big shout out to them.
And I don't know why I even thought that it could be something else other than what we saw. I mean, beautiful first drive. Go all the way down, fumble. Brandon Allen at the 1 yard line. I knew from that moment this game was going in the freaking toilet, Pete. Oh my God, dude. And it just was ugly. I mean, how many penalties were there?
Dude, there were 16 penalties, okay?
I'm taking
And
this off, but this did its job, okay?
it did
This
its
is where
job.
I'm at right now. Jeez. Oh, thank God I had the Yankees. That's all I gotta say, because that is the
Well,
only thing
don't
that's
say
getting me
that.
by.
Tonight didn't help, but
It's all right.
16
Have faith.
penalties, dude. And three of them, the freaking God, who are they playing against? Miami. The Dolphins didn't even want. They were like, nah, you know what? We don't even want to cash in on these penalties already. Whatever they did is worse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you can't win a game like that, you know? The coach is
It-
preaching discipline and it was a total opposite. Honestly, there has to be some accountability and some people should have been. I saw the post game afterwards and the guys were talking. It's like the players on the plane should be like looking at each other like, I'm just worried I have a job if I have a job when this plane lands.
yeah.
Because
I mean, yeah.
you got to hold people accountable. Otherwise, there's not going to be any focus. There's not going to be any, accountability. Like people are just going to continue to think that like, oh, well, we're just cursed or something like that, and not be
Yeah.
like, you know
Yeah.
what? There's a new standard now.
Yeah. No, I mean, honestly, there's really there's zero excuse for it, right? Like at this point, how many more years can you take of this misery? I mean, going into this game, the Jets lost 9 straight in Miami. All right. Tua, um, he was, what is he, 5-0 against the Jets. And then I thought there was a little like hope because I saw 0-3 primetime at home. And I was like, okay, like maybe this might be a way for us to kind of get in here. And then that
They
first
did,
drive
but he didn't
again
play the
was
Jets
great.
in that prime time.
Well, yeah, I mean, still prime time though. Like
Yeah,
it's just,
yeah,
in that moment kind of thing. I mean, dude, it was one thing after another, Pete. And the fact that they were still kind of in it is insane. They do
yeah.
it every
They only
time.
lost
It's
by
like,
7. They only lost by 7. I thought that the spread was 6.5.
I mean,
Uh,
if they got the onside kick, you know, who knows what would have happened? There was plenty of time.
yeah.
Um, I just, dude, I don't know what to do like anymore. Like this is so bad. It just sucks as a fan, man. There's really no other way to say it. Like, like you almost just have to laugh about it at this point because, like, again, we weren't down by much at halftime, right? So I'm like, even after
Down
this
7.
horrible,
That's what Coach Glenn said. He was just like, we're only down
okay,
7.
only down 7 at halftime. I'm like, okay, and we get the ball. I'm like, perfect. What do we do in the first drive, in the kickoff, in the kickback? We fumble the ball,
Yeah.
dude. Fumble the ball. They give uh Braylon Allen a chance to return a kick. Why would you ever do that? Just put in anyone else other than him. Isaiah Davis has been doing it the entire game, but why are you going to put him in for that? It makes no sense. He has too much productivity in
Was
the
he the one
normal
that
game.
fumbled in the first game?
Yes, dude. Yes, but he should not be. He's not a kick returner. He's not. He doesn't return kicks. He's our second running back. There's
And
like a
he's
duo. It's Brees Hall and him, bro. It
and
like
he's out, right? It's like he's
yeah,
injured.
MCL injury on that drive.
Yeah, I think there's a
Like, it's
little bit
just
of
not
pride.
rocket
I think
science,
he's
bro.
mixing pride and being like, I think you could do this. I have faith in you. And then he's continuing to like stick with that person when it's like, you know what? We're gonna pivot.
I
I
don't
thought
know
that was the
how
right
like the
answer, and it's
veterans.
not.
I don't know how the veterans get to the point where they're just like trade me or just I don't like what is their motivation at this point? Every year it's the same shit.
There's a little bit of loyalty, man, to New York.
It's incredible, honestly. Worst start since 2020 for them. They're 2-9 on Monday night since 2016. That's the worst in the NFL. Uh, and Miami with that win, they avoided their worst start since 2019. And they're not a good team, Pete. They are not a good team.
I know. I know.
And like
They didn't look
and
good against the Jets, and the Jets defense stinks. Like,
dude, it's so
and
bad. They're so bad. I was just looking back at their roster when they were good, and that was only like what, 3 years ago, 4 years ago at this point. They've lost a lot of people.
they lost everybody.
But you're right. Accountability needs to happen, honestly. It's not rocket science. Like someone's got to like
He's
Stevens
got to
has got to get
stick.
benched.
He's got to stick to his guns.
And honestly, call me crazy. I don't know. That might be too much. But like Wilkes, the defense coordinator, dude, he deserves like some discipline here. Like maybe Aaron Glenn like starts calling the plays on defense because
Week 5.
he was a defensive coordinator. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
care. I
I
don't
agree. I
care.
don't know. I'm not like I don't understand. Like that's your bread and butter. Just continue calling the defense. Just continue
Well,
playing the defense from the
yeah.
start, and like you could still be the head coach and do like leadership things there too.
It's hard, dude. It's hard. It's
Just
hard to balance it. It's not like that's not a small role. Like you got to be the head coach. There's 1,000 different things that you're doing. I mean, other
fair
coaches
enough.
do it, but it's not as easy as you're thinking. That's all I gotta say.
Fair enough. All right.
All right, my rant is over with them, but geez, that was brutal, man. That really putting my fanhood at the test. I gotta be honest. I mean, I'll never jump, but wow, I had some serious bad thoughts after that game.
We're texting and we're like, why do we do this to you're like, why do I do this to myself?
I'm like
And I'm like,
legit thinking about my health at this point. Like it's
yeah,
that
yeah, your blood
serious.
pressure. Do not go for a checkup after. Do it after the season, maybe a
Oh
couple
my
weeks
God.
after.
All right.
Hey, it's that time. It's that time when we say, I was this
It's
close.
close.
Little ode to our OG, our poppy,
Yeah,
our dad. Losing by a hair whisker with the
that's
with
it.
the ponies.
With
So
the horsies.
with the horsies, but I was this close. Pick of the week was or is the Las Vegas Raiders. They were -1.5 against the Bears,
That's a great
right?
one. Yep.
Okay. They're marching down. I think it's the most Bears thing ever. They're gonna march down, they're gonna kick this field goal, and they're gonna win at the last minute. And what happens? Another blocked kick, dude. I'm starting
Insane.
to think that these I'm starting to think that these like the NFL has figured something out. And they figured out like the little hack to block the field goals because it's happening
Like the
too
teams, you
often.
mean? Yeah, like the
Yeah,
different teams.
the
Yeah, I mean,
different teams, the special
it's
teams is just I feel like they
there's got to
just
be some stat on that. Like
on the,
most block kicks sent to this point in a season.
that's a shame, man, because that would have been nice to get that W.
Yeah,
Bring me up there
yeah.
in the column.
If I had to pick a this close moment, I got to go with the Cardinals. Right, that was a good game on Saturday. Well, really boring game, but like it came down to the end, and and they lose again back to back weeks by a game winning field goal. Man, that hurts.
No, and they were losing. They were losing by 2 touchdowns, and they scored 2 touchdowns in the fourth. I think that was it.
Wild, 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 wild.
Yeah,
All right, let's go to the last segment of the day, which is our lock of the week and our um, long shot of the week.
let's
So
do
why don't you
it.
kick it off?
All right, my lock of the week is the Fly, Eagles, fly to the road of victory. I think that's it for the Eagle fans out there. Eagles are undefeated when Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Devontae Smith play. And they finished the game together. They got to finish the game. Sorry. I believe they're 18 and 0.
That's
18 and
wild.
0. Come
That's
on.
wild.
That's insane. Like going back to obviously last season.
Mm-hmm.
4.5, maybe they only win by a field goal. But I'm taking my chances. My lock of the week. It's not, hey, I'm becoming a fade god, so I apologize if we don't cover.
Hey,
I
we're
haven't
giving
hit
you
one
guys
out.
gold here, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
This is how many weeks in a row? You just got to go opposite.
I'm giving you this for free. Long shot. My long shot of the week is the Mike. We went there for your bachelor party.
Ooh, New Orleans.
New Orleans, baby. The Saints -1.5. Uncle Tony says, if it smells like provolone, you stay away. But Daddy wants it. And guess what? Guess what? I like this one. I like this one. You know why? Because teams that stay like defeated or undefeated teams, like there's like one that loses or wins, right? Each week. So
Mm-hmm.
let's go back to how we started this episode. We have the undefeated, which are the Buffalo Bills and the Eagles. We have the Jets, Titans, and Saints. Who do you think is going to win out of those three? And who's going to stay losing? The Titans are pretty bad, man.
Titans are horrible.
They have a big
Titans are
spread
horrible.
this week. They have a big spread this week, so I'll give that. But out of those three, I think you should be picking your long shot out of those, just strategically, because one of those three teams are going to win.
Well,
And the
I'm glad that you
Saints
said that.
and the Saints
Go marching in.
have the Giants after a big win, big huge win, and this has been happening with new quarterbacks, backup quarterbacks coming in, and then the next week they look like they're bringing back to earth. There's a little film on them, so
I love it. I love it. That's a game. That's a great transition over to my long shot, which is the Titans versus the Cardinals. They will be the away team. They will be in Arizona, but they're plus 8.5. Look, all I gotta say is that at a certain point, these bad teams, they're not gonna lose the entire season. They'll get one win. And the Cardinals, well, again, they don't even need a win, right? They could lose by a touchdown. So like
That's what the beauty of
that's
the
the
spread
key
is.
here. That's the key here. So like they're going to, I think they're going to fight. I think Cardinals could be that team where you see that fight right happen, which is very plausible. So I'm going to go that with my long shot, and then my lock of the week. I was going through this. I can't believe this is real. Well, I guess I can because of the injury, but honestly, Ravens at home against the Texans. The Texans are on a high because they just got their first win. Um, Ravens are minus 3.5. I don't even care who their backup is. They need a win. They need to win bad. And they're home. That is my lock of the week.
It's Cooper Rush, bud. Cooper Rush.
Cooper Rush.
Cooper
That's their
Rush.
backup?
Yes, they're backup. But you know what? Cooper Rush, 15-7 at home in his career.
What? But yeah, he hasn't always been with the Ravens though. I
No,
would assume.
but the Ravens have a great home crowd. Okay, and
Cooper
why?
Rush? I don't even know who this guy is.
He's a ginger, my friend. He's a ginger that's gonna get a W for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I mean 3.5 is a joke after like them losing two in a row. They lost two in a row, right?
Yeah, I mean they need this one. This is a
Nah.
must win. And the Texans are not
It's
that
happening.
good. They can't believe they beat up a bad team last week, right?
The Ravens defense is bad though, man. You got to keep that in mind. So,
Who did the Texans beat?
um, who did we beat this week? This past week?
Yeah.
They beat the Titans 26-0.
Yeah. Yeah, they beat poverty. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's a little reminder here. Make sure you put your tiebreaker in. It's not like last year. Last year you had to put all your picks in first and put the combined score to lock it in. Now you can save it after like Thursday night game. Put in all your picks and then the combined score. All right.
Just put a reminder in your phone, guys. It's not that hard. Don't be that. Don't
Don't
not
be
give
that
yourself
guy
a
or
chance
gal.
to win.
Yeah, we want you. We want everyone to win in this pool. It's for the familia.
All right, guys. Well, look, that's going to do it for episode Cuatro for Fourth and Bonilla podcast. Horny Bob, congrats again, brother. We will see you soon, or hopefully not see you soon. But that's a wrap for us, guys. Thank you all. Until next week.
Peace.
Deuces.